Okay, I had to give you an updated video. I cannot believe it's 5 o'clock and I'm just now getting you an update. It has been busy, busy, busy. I have been swirling in circles and I've loved hearing from you guys. There's nothing I love better than hearing you cheer me on. You don't even understand. Like times and I'm like, oh my gosh. And I read your text and I'm like, get yourself together, Emily. You guys are incredible, but I want to tell you where we are. We have 7 hours left, 8 hours if you count 1 a.m. We do have till 1 a.m. because that's midnight. But girls, don't wait that long. Don't wait that long. I know many of you are working. You're getting off work. It's payday. I know you're getting straight with that too. I wanted to just tell you where we are. And, you know, I'm going to be emailing this as well. And, you know, I had a big aha moment yesterday. I have people say to me, I've heard people say, okay, I see the videos on Facebook. And then I get the same video through email. And I said, I know. I said, because there's many women that have been with me for years that aren't on Facebook. And they are such an important and valuable part of this unit. And you know, I got this incredible text message from a beauty consultant, Brenda Jester, who is not on Facebook and has been with me, 7 years. And she's with me every year end. I have consultants that have been with me. I think about Shirley Patchett, not on Facebook, that has been with me for probably 15 years. And they say, and I love it because Brenda, when I talked to Brenda, she said, thank you for sending it through email so I still know what's happening. Thank you for keeping me in the loop. She says, if you do a drawing, email it too. Because she wants to be in this drawing. Because, you know, last year, I gave a little fun prize on June 30th. It was a purse, and she won it. And what made me just, was Brenda, who's been with me probably 7 years, sent me all these pictures of all these sales tickets that she'd been accumulating. And it just reminded me that you are a treasure, Facebook or non-Facebook. That is why. So when I get those questions, why do you send the video, Facebook and email? It's because I have a treasure, a unit full of women that are a treasure to me. That I want them to be in the loop, that I want them to know what's happening because they've been with me for so many years. And for that, I don't take that for granted. You know, every person in this unit is important. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. And you know, it wasn't that long ago, and it was in the Old Testament when I was reading about David. And he had his whole army, and they were going to war. You know, they totally eliminated the majority of the giant population. Like that whole David and Goliath, like that was a true story when he was young. And then when he got older, he and his entire group of men slayed the majority of the giant population. They were champions. They were amazing. And what I love, there was a time where they were out to war and they were conquering all these villages of giants, conquering, overtaking them. And they would take all their plunder, meaning they would take the rest of their stuff. And there was a group that was out on the field working, killing, risking their life. But there was a group that had to watch the plunder to protect everything. And I remember when they came back from war, literally exhausted. I mean, you can only imagine. And some of them were upset because everybody was being recognized and everybody got the same party and everybody was getting the same cut, regardless if they stayed back and watched the plunder or if they were out. And that's when David said, oh no, this is a team. Oh no, because just as we're giving our life, we need these men protecting us back here. And I want to tell you, no matter what way you're on, you may have done 4,000 wholesale, Dorothy Johnson Company quarter sales. You are rocking it out, girl. Jackie Tall, I see what you guys have done. April Woods, the amount of selling you have done. I see what you guys are doing. You are out in it. And then there are some of you, I think of Brenda Jester, that just collects because you get an awesome customer base. Liz Stewart that I've heard from, that's just been killing it. You guys, there is too many people to text because I've heard from you. Unbelievable. And then there's consultants that order one time a year. I love that. Order one time a year and they say, here's your order in June. I hope we win. You are just as significant as those that are out on the front line right now. And I want to remind you of that. And I value you. That's why you get emails and Facebook of the same video. And girls, I want to tell you where we are. You need to know? Here it is. We got 7 hours left. And we have 19,000 unaccounted for. Okay? 19. It's going to happen. It can't not happen because of a few reasons. One, we're still working. And I've heard from, I know the booth unit is wrapping up. Barbara, She's my little seller. I love her. And Tracy that I've heard from. Amber Schaefer's partying tonight. Marie is partying tonight. Liz. Nicole. You guys, you're doing it. And I've heard from so many of you. And we still have 68 that have not ordered. So I want to ask you this, ladies. If you are part of a team, whoever recruited you, or if you have a team, I need you to call them. We need their team. So whether you place an order once every 6 months or once a year, your order is critical right now to the entire unit and to where we end as a circle of excellence unit. We finish and we finish well. 19,000 is unaccounted for. I need to hear what you're doing. We are tracking every single penny. I love it. Teresa, I just got off the phone with Teresa Adkins. She just added a brand new team member. I'm so excited for her. Brand new senior consultant on June 30th. There's a day to start. It's today. It's today. I have a brand new consultant, Katie, that just started. It's today. 63%. Hello. This is a no-brainer. Guys, get your skin care, your chips and salsa. You know, chips and salsa served to everybody in the Mexican restaurant, right? Skincare is done on everyone's face, whether we're doing a skincare party or a color party. All right, 19,000 unaccounted for. It's happening. The barometer has dropped. 64. Can you even believe it? Can you believe it? I can, because you're amazing, no matter what level you're doing this. All right, 68 left. You might be a little scared because I'm still leaving you messages because, you know, if I don't hear from you, I might just, you know, I might be on your doorstep when you get home from work. If I could do that, I really would, girls. We need you. This is a time. I'm going to keep you posted. We're finishing this. We wake, we pray, and we slay. And that's what we do. And you're the most incredible women I could ask to do this with. Keep me posted. I love you guys.